Chelsea get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. An audacious attempt. A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Now it's Bojan. This looks promising. Scholes. Cafu. Looking to go deep. Van Bouten clears it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Lewandowski, aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he hit that sweetly. Adams gets across to intercept that. He's looking wide. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Belletti. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel Van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Scholes, Beckenbauer, and here's Romario. And this is Bojan. Lewandowski. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Danger averted for now. And he's managed to gift it back. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Neymar. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And it's Bojan. Scholes. And this is Messi. Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Belletti. Bojan. Now Costa Curta. Bojan. Ball driven towards the far post.
There will
Messi.
be 1 minute
There's
at
a
a
probing
time.
ball. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Beckenbauer. Messi. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Cafu. Pings in across. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Chelsea have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! And he's managed to get rid.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to
Romario, and a chance! Oh, taken with style!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
The goal scorer after 66 minutes is number 18, Romario.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Oh, this looks sharp. No, it's come to nothing. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Oh, no joy this time. Messi. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's a mighty effort! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Scholes, and this is Messi, hoisted in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated...
Real chance! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's made its way to him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. And he's forced to go back. And it's Bojan. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Rodri. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Batistuta. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And they can counter here. No, it's Kante. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chance! Cannavaro gets good distance on it. And he welcomes it in. Scholes. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Looking for options for movement. Costa Curta for Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. Scholes. Nice looking ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Bojan. Driving on and making good progress. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well measured. And that's been won straight back. Raul. And it's Rodri. Conte. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And smartly reclaimed. Costa Curta cuts it out. And he's managed to get rid. Raul. And this is Batistuta. Nicely aimed pass. Belletti. Spread out to the left. Bojan. He has found the way through. Very nicely done. Baresi did well to stay calm there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he shoots! And it's in! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Scholes.
So, time for
Coming
changes
on
on both
is
sides, actually.
Number 14.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the
Substitution in
game.
progress.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Caught offside that time. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's...
And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
And we have our very first corner.
Coming on to replace him is number
Scholes
15.
with the short one.
Walker.
Played out towards the right wing. In towards the back stick. Van Bouten attempts a clearance. Now it's Messi. Foot in. Chelsea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And he's being shifted. Roll!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bojan Kurkic has created one goal already. That's an imaginative pass.
4 added minutes has been
It's clear
indicated.
to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now that's well seen too. Time added on, 4 minutes. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
Belletti. He is just caressing the ball. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Can he get it through? Aimed beyond the defence. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Khan gets it away, and he's there to retrieve it. And here's Messi. Messi, he's found a way through. He's going for goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Threads one in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. 30 minutes gone. Makaleli. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to get it clear. And here's Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement. Azar! Tries to pass it through. This looks promising. Now, can they get him away? Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. That's very neat. Ronaldinho takes aim and crosses. Pedri getting this one clear. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the... And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. It's run loose here. Knocks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedri. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Van Bouten gets good distance on it. Makaleli. Tries to play it through. That's going to go a long way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer is there to clear. Great vision. Spread neatly. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's in space and looking for options.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Messi. Shot at goal! Oh, he's caught him in or out. Chelsea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Schmeichel, in the context of the game, he must save it. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. Oh, Batistuta! Oh, that could cost them.
Batistuta was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer. Distributed tidily. Cafu. There's a sharp little ball here. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly.
Has been indicated.
Time and again they are repelled. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they've switched it over to the other side. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only real... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Quality ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's come loose!
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom.
Romario! They would have been quick to recover this. Now it's Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He can run onto that. Now it's Rice. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Boyan. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now there's a fine ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? And he's taking no chances there. And that is out of play. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Some really good ball movement. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Mbappe is onto this. He's picked his way through. Mbappe! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Brzezinski knocks it into space, and he's got Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through, and he was quick to react.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Romario, chance! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 40 minutes is...
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Romario. Tries to pass it through. Camavinga. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's made its way to him. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Mbappe. And that was very necessary. That'll be a throw-in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's an excellent interception. Courtois with the clearance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bojan Krkić looks to get on the end of this. Raul. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Walker calmly anticipates. And here's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Pings in across. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you could write this lot off with your...
Romario! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It is a corner, good chance. Cleared without complication.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that will be the final act. Chelsea have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Tries to play it through. It's gone for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Back in once more. And he knocks it clear. Now it's Batistuta. Park Ji-sung.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Batistuta. Cross flung in. It's a mighty effort! Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. And reclaimed it in a trice. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Batistuta. Hazard, and he's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Serginho. Hazard, he's found some space. Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he plays one through. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bojan is wide and looking to get onto this.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Batistuta. Well, that's a little loose. Oh, what has happened? Batistuta!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Park Ji-sung. Schmeichel claims comfortably. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Belletti. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong. Serginho. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? Messi is in a really good position out wide. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Messi receives it in a wide position. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Can he get it through? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it out wide. He's found a way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he can clear it away. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, no joy this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Look at the space. He's having a shot! And they've got rid.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be one
somewhat
minute
off target.
at a time.
And he's managed to get rid. So that's it. It is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. Big header! Danger averted for now. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's burst through! Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Aimed beyond the defence.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Costa Curta. So it is still 0-0. And it's Scholes. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's very neat. And that's played in low. And he's there to get it away. Roberto Carlos producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Belletti has a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Now then, the ball's come loose. 30 minutes gone. And it's Scholes. And this is from Mario. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's straight offside. That's been cut out, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Makalele promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he plays one through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Messi. And this is
There will be
Messi.
1 minute at a
Now
time.
that is a hefty challenge. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And he's there to belt it away. Roberto Carlos. That pass isn't the best. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard gets into a good position. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pass is just off target. And they've got rid. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's a shade optimistic. And this is Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's intervened well there. Scholes. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, such a clever touch. That could spell... There's the shot! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Chelsea have taken the lead. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And here's Messi. Cafu. Cafu plays it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that is that. Chelsea have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Chelsea are utterly focused on their objective here.
Hello,
A single
everybody,
point
and
and the
welcome
job
to today's
is
match.
done. Can they do it? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Chelsea cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And here's Romario. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. Vardiol defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Romario. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, cracking ball. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Cannavaro.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
He's cut it out. Conte. Scholes. Now it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Azar.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention.
Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, that's clever.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit hard.
Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. 5 minutes till the break. Belletti. Messi. And it's Scholes. And here's Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cruyff. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy, playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5, Dembele.
Here's the start of the second
Coming on
half.
to replace him is
Well, I think starting
11,
this half in a strong
Ronaldo.
manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Belletti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cafu. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a searching pass. Chips it through. He is through here. Mbappe! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Chance, surely! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi. Oh, that's neat. And Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Hazard. Rivaldo. Can he get it through? Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. He's in space and looking for options. Big chance! He has done it! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Chelsea give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. He's in a good position. There's the shot! Yes! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 3, Van Dijk.
Final checks on the
Number
touchline.
15,
A change about to
Varane.
occur.
Number 24.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Number 20.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Joshua Kimmich.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Number 4, Kane.
Pass is just off target. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Cruyff.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Scholes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Scholes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
That is a great stop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Scholes. Tries to pass it through. And this is Scholes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Stojkovic. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might... Chelsea are utterly focused on their objective here.
Hello,
A single
everybody,
point
and
and the
welcome to
job
today's
is
match.
done. Can they do it? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Chelsea cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Spread out to the left. Referee's given a throw. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it into space. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well spotted, had to be at his very sharpest there. And we have our very first corner. Punched away, and the volley. And that's off target.
Cannavaro clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Cafu, Messi. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Haaland. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it. Hello. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Diaz. Haaland, great chance! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to...
He's having a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that has left him in a heap. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi has it out wide and in space. And he's there to clear it. Throw in. And it's Ronaldinho.
That's a modern defender's instinct.
Goes for goal! And the ball's come loose, and it's come back out to him.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Cafu, and here's Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Haaland. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff?
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back underway. Chelsea decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Romario. Good take, and is he in? He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot, here we go. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Messi, looking for the run. And here's Messi, nicely spread. There's the delivery. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Messi! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Cruyff. Costa Curta. Now here's the delivery. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Now that is a hefty challenge. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. Real chance here. Romario! It's fallen kindly here. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So it's just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's tried one! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Coming on the field, number 7, Raul. Number 24, Vinicius Jr.
And here's Bojan.
Number 12, Van Basten.
Romario.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into...
And Romario! Chelsea quickly running out of time here to realise their promotion dream and still trailing.
Yeah, it's getting to that time now, isn't it? Keep things simple, get it up front, ASAP.
Bojan Krkic has it in a wide position. Now it's Raul. Oh, that's well spotted.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. Cafu. Van Basten. Vinicius Jr. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going... 1 point needed to secure promotion on the final day. It sounds simple, but as we all know, football is often anything but. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Chelsea come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Cruyff. Cafu gets a foot in here. Makaleli. And he's in on goal. Roll! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous.
And Messi! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Nicked it back promptly. He won't be happy with that one, and he's managed to get free. In it comes. Raul.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Cruyff. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread out to the left, pass somewhat off target. No goals as yet. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Chooses to go back, crosses it in here. Van Balten gets rid without sophistication. And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! He's scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Alexander-Arnold with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Messi, very much a man of this moment. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's there to retrieve it.
There will be one
good run down the right.
time.
And he's making progress on the ball. Shapes to shoot! And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
They're back on the ball again. And this is Neymar. And a chance! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.